All right. Are you recording?
I think so. I think I'm recording. I think it's online. I think it's. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. This is so complicated. It's so.
We need an
Ah,
IT guy in the team.
I'm too old for this shit. It's like, it's like
You
what's
know
his
what
name
happens?
in that movie? What's that movie called?
Um,
Lethal Weapon.
the little weapon, yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what happens when you say, this is my last job before retirement.
No.
I would be careful. Usually you die.
Oh my god. It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
let me let me check. You know what? Let me. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. You know what? I can. I guess I can check it over here.
I can't see the broadcast. Like you're not sharing the screen. So
I'm not sharing the screen.
no.
What do you mean? You're talking about in Discord?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not sharing it in Discord, but you can see it on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, 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 no. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sharing. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess. You know what? I guess I should share my screen to you so you can actually see it. 1 second. Yeah, instead of you watching the stream, so you can see it live. I wonder if it's not gonna break. Um, I hope it's not gonna break. YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, 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 no. I'm not
Yeah,
sharing.
now I
Yeah, I'm
see
not
it.
sharing. Oh, I
Ooh,
guess.
I see a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
not sharing.
changes.
I guess I should share my screen to you so you can actually see it. 1 second. Yeah, instead of you watching the stream, so you can see it live. I wonder if it's not gonna break. I'm kind I'm testing it on the stream as well just to see like it's not breaking it.
Oh, okay.
No, 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 no. I'm
Yeah,
not
now
sharing.
I
I'm
see
not
it.
sharing. Oh, I
Ooh, I
guess.
see a lot of changes. So
Honestly,
I
yeah. You know what?
see
Yeah, I
what?
guess.
What?
No, no, no. Because I'm sharing it through Discord. I really hope it's not sharing the voice twice. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. It might. And if it does, we'll
I will
redo
check it
this.
after.
If it does, we'll
Yeah,
redo
we'll do
this,
it again.
and
We'll do it
that's it.
again.
And that's it. Okay, all right.
All good.
So yeah, you haven't seen this in a while. You were busy prototyping new things. So in the last video I
Yeah.
made about Sheva, I mentioned something. I mentioned that we built this like little Excel system. Okay, it's pretty much a large database for everything in the game. Okay, from our bosses to the enemies to our player decks, the cards, obviously, all the new cards, the talismans, the powers, the shop, everything is here. Basically, what this means is that I can change the game. I can change pretty much every single parameter in the game without having to program. So Doron did all the heavy lifting in the beginning, and now we can actually just do a lot of testing, a lot of changes, while Doron is already working on new stuff. So, what I was doing recently, the last few days, was the fact that I was changing all of our cards. I was redoing all the cards. Doron hasn't seen this yet, so this is basically pretty much me letting him know that I've done
Ah,
all of
good.
this. I
Did
redid
anything
all the
broke?
cards. Uh,
That's
yes,
nice to hear.
yeah, something did break. So yeah, I mentioned it in our Discord. So because the system, it works great, but it's also like because the game reads this database exactly as it is. The moment you change one cell or one row out of line, it kind of breaks down. So when you have over thousands of rows and thousands of cells, if you miss something, it broke. So for example, when I was reading the cards, I forgot this column, this mobile column, which is nothing. It's not even important. It's for like a playtest build that we did for Sheva on mobile, and because I
Yeah,
forgot to
it's
put
live,
it
you know?
on, it broke. What'd you say?
Oof.
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me know, and then you fixed it. So now, pretty much, just to give you an idea, we had 100 cards. Right now, we have 189. All right, so we moved from almost double the amount of cards. I redid all of this based on the cards. Two things. First, our game at the end of it is, it's a fighting game, sure, and like card-based roguelike deck builder, whatever you want to call it. But it's also about you unlocking your little chakras, right? You're going through and facing yourself in a way. And all of these chakras, root and sacral and solar plexus and heart and throat and third eye and crown, they mean something. They represent something. And I wanted the cards to represent that chakra. So, for example, root uses a lot of like guard and reflect and reduce damage. It's an immovable object, right? While solar plexus is a bit more aggressive. It's like it does a lot of increased damage, and it will hurt itself in order to take you down. And throat is all about kind of shifting the balance in its favor. It will remove your cards and disable them and kind of mess with your deck. So the goal was to have each chakra have an identity, right? And now that's basically what I'm trying to do. So that's what I did. I redid all the cards to give them an identity. And the second part of it was that the cards were a bit complicated, right, Dawn? Like every person we gave the game to was like, this is really confusing.
Yeah, and I think one of the important things is that we try to listen to the feedback we got from the people who play the game, and that's what they basically told us. So this is a great step. I'm happy you did it.
Thank you. So right now, what I want to do is, I haven't actually tested it. I haven't tested any of this. I doubled the amount of cards. I changed the starting decks for all the players, and we're gonna go test it right now. We're gonna take a look and see if it actually works. All right, brand new game. I'm gonna go with a range. It's a basic skill. It's easy to understand. And let's start with root. Let's go start with the bottom. Stuff I haven't changed yet is all the bonuses that the bosses get, like the break, the dodge, stuff like that. I need to redo those as well. This is really just looking at cards. So let's start. Let's see. Okay. So first off, as you can
that
see,
is great.
I removed.
Yeah, it's already noticeable.
I removed all the cards used to have two conditions. All the cards had double conditions, and it was so confusing. It was
I think
so
it was
much.
good in the beginning because we were worried that what if one condition is not enough and maybe two. So we added two, but then we never came back to the basic cards, like one or two conditions. I remember it all had two conditions, so you would see a lot of data on the screen, which was very confusing.
Yeah. It used to be a lot. So now, a lot of the cards only have one condition, especially like the common ones. They're like easy to activate, right? Like it's kind of similar to what we tried with the mobile version. I just noticed though, I did truncate a lot of the. Oh, nice touch! I love that. That animation is fantastic. So I did change some values, but I didn't change the enemy values yet. So when my cards do 3 damage and the enemy has 30, might be a bit complicated. But there we go. See, all right. So immediately firm stance. I can just block and get a little bit of guard without having to worry about positioning and stuff like that. At least not at first. Oh. There we go. I still have some. They exist, but they're not overly complicated. Ooh. Oh, this is the same card twice. This is the exact same card.
Let's check the database. Let's see if it was updated. Is it an issue with the database?
I don't know. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a
So
look.
one was focus.
One
I
was
don't know. You know their cards, so.
Well, I changed a lot of their names. So one was focus. So common, attack position 3, increased damage by 2. And the other one was center. So let's find it. Burning center, no. Center line, no. There we go. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay.
make a little note here. Okay, I'll keep this in the future. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that was a mistake. Oh well, that happens. That's why we do testing, right? That's why we do testing. It's kind of funny that building the game, sure, it's difficult and it's hard to get to that point, but testing the game, balancing it, that honestly takes the most amount of time. It takes the most amount of time.
Yeah, it requires a lot of playing it again and over, but luckily we love the game, so we are in good position.
You know, rule number one is if you're not having fun playing your own game, you shouldn't make it. That's pretty much it. See, so a couple of the other cards, I removed a lot of the conditions, so you only need to attack, you only need to defend. But some cards are like this, where the only condition is a position. It's not an action condition like charge, attack, block. You only need to have this card in position 3, so it doesn't matter what I do now, it will activate. If I block, oh, you know what, actually, that's kind of funny. It did activate, but that's a bug. It activated, because you see this is grayed out, but because the enemy didn't have a card in position 3, then it didn't do anything.
Because all the effects are facing cards, right? So if it's card in position 2, it will affect card in position 2.
Yeah, all the effects that are affecting the enemy cards, they will affect the same position. So if that position didn't exist, oh, if he blocks and I attack, he'll get dodged. Oh, I don't have any cards. I'll block though. Yeah, I know it. No. I did.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. I didn't update. Yeah, but I didn't update the AI yet. So is the AI still thinking about? Our AI is pretty basic. It's pretty straightforward. We wanted to do a better AI. It took quite a bit of work to get to where we wanted. So right now, well, you know what? I might do a different video about it later. But it's reading its cards quite literally, and I changed all the IDs of the cards, but I didn't change it. All right, let's put that in position 1. So here we go. Okay, now we have it. So this is reduced damage position 1. So if I block, yeah, there we go. It automatically worked regardless of what I was doing.
That is super neat. I love it. Because before you would plan everything based on the position, but now it feels more free, more, a bit faster. And the obvious feedback we got was that it's too complicated. So this is a great improvement.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, I clearly just doing one fight here that's taking forever. I can already see that I need to change a lot of the values. We can do that pretty easily. You know what, actually? Well, I broke since I changed the. I spoke about in a lot of videos that I have a modifier table that allows me to change the values really quickly based on a lot of basic stuff. Oh no, why are you attacking? Okay, don't block. No! Almost. Okay, almost got it. So yeah, so the modifier table is kind of broke right now, but that's just an Excel issue, so I'll have to rebuild the formula. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Can you stop blocking? You're killing me here. You're killing me. This AI is smarter than I thought. Oh, and he's healing too. That's really not a... Nice. You know what? That's kind of funny. I had one dodge and I was blocking. He wouldn't have hit me anyway. That's kind of a shame that it took the dodge away.
Yeah, the character was not aware of not getting hit by the block.
Yeah, the damage values are a little bit... Well, either the HP of the enemy is a bit too high or the damage values of the card is too low. Like this fight should not take 60 turns. This is supposed to be like a turn fight. This is taking way too long. But you know what? That's why we do testing.
Yeah.
Oh, I pressed attack by accident. Nothing happened. Okay, all right. Immediately, I can already see that we have some problems. So the beauty of this, oh, come on, you. The beauty of this system is I can easily go here, go to our enemies, look at all their HP, and immediately change it to whatever I want. Honestly, if I go, oh, let's half it, right? Let's just half their HP for a little bit, and oh, oops, going back, fetching the new database. Done. Basically. Will it break if I continue? Start a new game. Let's do root again. Here we go. Another enemy. Alright, so they have 15 HP now. Okay, so this fight should. Oh, nice.
Would be quicker, yeah, it seems so good call.
Oh, he's gonna attack me, isn't he? But I have one dodge, so that's fine. And reflect. There we go. Okay, so I'm not gonna take a lot of damage. Oh my god. Killing me here. Stop blocking.
And a dodge.
You know what? But that's what root is. Root is supposed to. It's an immovable object. It's supposed to stay here forever. It's supposed to be super annoying and not lose. Yeah, and it was healing as well. No, but this is even with the 15 HP. Obviously, it was like a quick fix, but this is. No, the damage of the cards is way too low. This needs to be way higher.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter if I move this. Gonna block real quick, just to get the dodge and attack.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, there's someone that's in position 3. Nice. My 2 dodges. I don't think I ever seen the jump dodge. That was kind of cool.
It's a new one.
Is it? And he's sneaking in things I don't even know about. Stop! Oh my god, this is. Yeah, and it's healing a lot. Oh, this is. Yeah, okay.
It's too much time for the first round, yeah.
No, it's way too much time. Alright, okay, but that's good. You know what? That's why we do. That's exactly why we do this.
Yeah,
That's exactly why we do this.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly why we do this. So basically, yeah, okay. So next steps, right? So I had this modifier table that had the base damage of the cards and then the base damage of the values for each effect. And then a modifier is based on like, okay, it's a hard card to activate, it's a root chakra or stuff like that. So for example, you know what? If we're looking at the 2 cards I mentioned earlier, center, and the other one was focus. So one's a crown card, one was a third eye card. The chakras represent different things. Like root is meant to be an immovable object. So if I have a card with guard, that's a root card, it might actually be better, right? It might actually be stronger because it's part of the chakra's identity. So the effect on it will be, the guard effect on it will be higher as opposed to having a solar plexus one that might have guard, so I can lower it to 0.8, so it's not as difficult. Okay, so next steps would be to redo the values. Right now I have no formulas here, and if I go back to my old cards tab, right, so I have this giant formula that's like kind of messing around with all of these values, right? None of these numbers have been entered manually by me. All of this is dynamically chosen from the modifiers table. So I think I need to reconnect that to this one, and once I do that, I'll be able to do some proper play testing. But that's pretty much it.
Shout out.
That's kind of what
the modifiers are really a unique way of working. Really, it is a fantastic way of making the balance in the game.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I remember when I did it, I was super happy because like in our first version, this was all manually built. This was all manually built, and
Yes.
I input everything in. And yeah, and then I built this secondary thing, and it really helped. Also,
I mean,
it
okay,
even
for
cleaned it up.
prototyping, first steps of the game, it was super okay.
Yeah, no, it was fine for the beginning, and then slowly kind of added up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're I wanna get Sheva to 1.0. I'm so excited to finish. Like get to the point where the game is ready,
And we are so
and
close. Yeah.
finished quotations. Yeah, so close. It's just that
So close.
I'll refine the cards. I'll refine everything else. Because they need, obviously, the talismans need to be updated, the powers need to be updated. If I change the values, if all the cards right now have less than, it's just an example, right? Like, so the old cards right now it's doing 3 damage, and the old cards it was doing 9. Like, wait, here we go, 6 damage, right? So it was double the amount. And increased damage was 7, as opposed to increased damage was 3, right? So yeah, the values needs to be redone, and then once I do that, I'll be able to playtest, and I'll get a build up on Steam. If anybody wants to help playtest, just let us know in the Discord. Just say, hey, want to test it out, play a little bit with the new cards, and that would be great. That would really, first of all, help us a lot, and yeah, you can provide your input on it as well. But that's pretty much it for
And
today,
thank
I
you,
think.
because this is the best feedback we can ever get is from the people who play the game. We are a bit biased because we make it, but it's really helpful. So thank you.
Absolutely, right? Like, absolutely, like, it's a bit of like a tunnel vision kind of thing. At the end of the day, you're working on this game for so long, and you're like, okay, you only see what's in front of you, and yeah, it's hard to gauge it. Like, that's a little bit like, yeah, especially when it comes to balancing. I
Mhm,
have
mhm.
all the game knowledge, right? Right now, it's a little bit kind of funny because I just created a bunch of new cards. I don't remember every single one, like we obviously did with like the focus and you see, we already forgot the name. Center. So yeah, it's right. So 180 cards, it's a lot. It's a lot to remember. So if I'm looking at the earlier version of Sheva, I knew all the cards by heart. I knew all the decks. I knew exactly what every enemy had. And then when you do the balancing for it, I also know how the AI is supposed to work. So it's really hard for me to get to a good point in testing it. So
And
user
there's
feed,
always a
yeah.
value from someone that comes and is like a totally blank page. He never saw the game, never played it. Maybe those who did play it it's also like an enormous amount of value for us to know what the changes were good for them or not good for them. So really, we're trying to make something that the users kind of dictate us the path for the best game we can make.
No, I haven't. Oh my god, I haven't. First of all, yeah, you're right for
Ooh.
sure. I haven't updated the boss decks yet, so this is like it's using old IDs and like getting new cards. This is one of the legendary cards, right? You only you have to do is block position. It's actually a really hard card to activate. Um, and yeah,
Yeah,
these
so keep
bosses
working on
not
it. It looks
available.
fantastic. I have to say, just from the first time you see the cards, yeah, it's changed a lot to see just one symbol sometimes. And it's an easy way to get into the game too.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of funny. Like, if you go to our Steam page, right, and you see like some of the screenshots in the game, because there's some of them that have like a bunch of cards. Immediately, you'll see the
Yeah,
difference. Immediately, you'll be like,
and you can
okay, oh
see
my
it now
god,
on screen.
yeah.
You can see the difference now. Before he attacked, you can see that his cards are still like the old cards. And imagine the first playthrough you enter the game and you just see a lot of symbols and you have no idea what's going on. So this is great, great, great habit.
Awesome. Thank you, Nolan. I'm glad you like it. And yeah, I'll keep working on it, and you'll keep working on game number
Our
2 or number
next
3, I
prototypes.
guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we have Nirvana as well. I keep forgetting about that little baby, but it's there. But yeah, right. We'll share prototype number 3 for a different video. But like I said in the beginning, because of our database and the way it works, I can keep working on Sheva and making changes and balancing and update to the game without needing Doron's help to code, so he can work on a new thing while I finish this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much, and
Thank you.
catch you next time.